Yosh.
What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here, and we are back with some more Trails of Cold Steel 4. Last time, we finally left the Witch's Village, the village of Erin, and with new outfits to boot for Yuna, Kurt, and Altina. Obviously, they can't still keep running around in their Thor's outfits, for obvious reasons. Since Class 7 in general, or just anyone who opposed Osborn and everything he's doing are probably on a huge wanted list, so even if they're not in like full disguises, it's better to not just be wearing the Thor's Academy uniform. I mean, obviously people who have met Yuna and the others will know who they are, but the general populace is not going to see a huge, Thor's emblem on their shirt. So, we are exiting into the Sutherland province to see what we're about to expect from the world now that it's been 3 weeks since we've been out here. Oh, we're here. Isthmia Great Forest. Man, that sure is one hell of a trick. Looks like we popped right out into the woodlands near St. Arc. I take it you guys are familiar with this place? Yeah, I never would have guessed we'd end up here, though. There are so many Erin flowers here. Ah, this is the spot we visited during our special ops missions, isn't it? Yep, the first time they saw Reen's, form. Oh yeah, during our first field exercises, we got ourselves into a pretty rough spot now I think about it. That was 4 months ago now. Yeah, it feels like an eternity has passed since then. Leave the sentimental stories for later. We're not here to revisit memories, there's work to be done. Yes, of course. Our tasks are to investigate the singularity and assess the overall situation in the area. We'll need to use our time effectively. First things first, we need to get out of the forest. Be on guard and watch out for monsters. Yeah, Randy is much more hot to it than Reen was. But it makes sense, time is of the essence here. Oh look, there's an Orban charging station over there. Yes, the special type we've seen countless times before. Yep, we know. Oh, can we upgrade our weapons here right now? Oh, Black Zemurian ore, okay. Yeah, we can't do anything with this though. Oh, we're actually gonna be able to do stuff with everyone else's weapons here. Well, that kind of spoils stuff. Like, even if I wasn't, like, look here. This is a double saber made of Black Zemurian ore. This is obviously for Crow. So, that kind of spoils some stuff. I feel like they shouldn't do that. I feel like weapons only for characters in your current party should appear in there. But oh well. Crow will be in the party at some point.
ま、そっとしとくか。
Yeah, as long as they're moving, I mean, that's the important thing. As long as they're not standing still like they were before.
容赦はしない。
逃がさない。ファイヤー。
俺の番だな。酒。ダウドンウォリアー。俺の番だな。これで終わりだ。食らえ。 僕の番だな。
Oh no. That's fine.
行きます。戦闘終了。
おお、お宝じゃねえか。
Prevent stat down. I mean, that'll be useful. They're not as They're not as easy to sneak up on in this game as they were in Cold Steel 3. They do seem to turn around if you're not careful. I wonder if it's only because I'm sprinting, though. Unfortunately, I can't impede the ones in the back.
私の番です。起動フラガラッハ。
We are having a bit of trouble here. Thanks for waking up, Randy.
行くぜ。
行きます。ノワールクレスト。
行くぜ。はあ。ま、こんなもん。
Right, that was a little tough. I want to see if I don't sprint, if I can sneak up on it. Nope, it still is able to turn around. But I assume... Oh, okay. Tricked me. Again. Oh, darn it. She was down. Alright, I gotta be a little bit more careful with things here. Randy might be able, even if they run at me from the front, might be able to daze them. And it's a two-chain battle. Lovely. Alright.
Yes.
Double miss. You know what? No, I don't want to waste it yet. Good work. Big boy. This one's definitely stronger than the average monster. Indeed, it may be a wanted monster, but even then, it seems somewhat stranger than usual. Well, whatever it is, we're no strangers to taking down things that big. We can't just let it be. It might end up being a danger to civilians. I agree. It's not something we can ignore. Even given our current condition, we can spare a moment to handle this. Glad to see you learned something during your field exercises. Well, as your instructor, I've got your back. Don't fear defeat. If you lose, get up, regroup, rethink your approach, and try again. Go get him, and hey, if you do well enough, I've got a few rewards from the principal and medals from the Imperial family kicking around I can give you. We're not doing this just for rewards. But thanks for the help, Randy. I'll spare no effort to match or even surpass the old Class 7. I'll do my best too. Academic points can be earned through completing quests and making appropriate decisions over the course of the story. Okay. Though this wanted monster quest doesn't count towards it, completing certain quests and sub-events will grant you Thor's Unity points. Okay.
厄介ね。強そうね。気をつけて。
Big boy.
壊せ。スレッジハンマー。 追撃します。さてと起動フラガラッハレッツ
Alright, not horrible.
セットストライカーやっせチャンス
もらったおうよこいつはどうだいクリムゾンケイル僕の番だな
壊せスレッジハンマー
行くぞ
Oh boy. Well, we don't have Curia yet, so we probably have some Curia bombs at least.
ありがとうよーしはあくらえ
僕の番だそこだ
追撃しますさてと
No casting for you.
俺の番だなこれで終わりだくらえチャンスだ
いただき
僕の番だなやあ
チャージします
ありがとう
いきますトランスフォーム
Yep, new cut in.
シンクロ完了ゴーアルファディスギアよーいドン
May as well see Kurtz as well.
無流なく展開走者とどめですはあザッ
バンダールが双剣とくと味わえ行くぞふおーとどめだ
私の番ね 壊せスレッジハンマー私の番ねスマッシュ崩れた
もらった
At least it didn't heal, but
こいつはどうだい
This should end it.
クリムゾンゲイルまこんなもんかね
Counterattack.
ははまだまだいけるぜ
Brown hair for Randy. Cool.
行くわよ。
New material. Fishing up here.
へえいい釣り場みたいだ
それ。来た。いいんじゃない？
Crab. Still just a crab.
Get ね。
Alright, well, I guess let's get out of here. Another healing point right here. I wonder if there's gonna be another fight. Although this was here in the last game, so it could just be here from before. Let's see what awaits us. Yeah, feels good to be out of the forest. Is it just me, or were the monsters a lot stronger than last time? It may be due to the disruption of the spirit veins. Perhaps, but it may be something else as well. I sense the higher elements ahead, it seems. They're also active out on the highway. Really? Even there? I feel it too. Something has changed since the last time we were here. Clumacilia's sensors do not lie. But unlike in the forest, the presence feels subdued up ahead. Guess that's another thing we can chalk up to the Great Twilight. Come on, let's get to St. Ark and check things out there. Right. St. Ark is east of here. Let's get going, shall we? Yep, okay, so we're gonna be dealing with higher elements everywhere now, not just in special zones. Alright, well, we snuck up on that one. Fine enough.
僕の番だな
行きます。それ。
おうよは
Great. Everyone's beating each other up. Oh, we have Recuria though. That'll do.
Yosh. 私の番です。や。
行くぜ。はあ。おととい来やがれ。
Oh boy. Oh yeah, these guys are gonna be tough.
竹ラウンドウォリア
行くわよ。逃がさない。ファイヤーチャンス。
ーもらった
私の番です。ブリューノク起動。照射。今です。
もらった
とどめです。
行くぜふん見切った
Good job, Kurt. Okay.
行くぞ
行きます。敵集団を撃破。
Well, this leads to another road entirely. Okay, so this leads directly into St. Arc. That's good. You out. Oh god, you're kind of low, Kurt. Great.
行くぜチャンスだ決まりだよくやったなユボ
ランディ先輩こそさすがです。トレジャーを発見しました。
Green pendulum. That'll be helpful. I mean, I feel like we shouldn't run into too much trouble here because Patrick's dad is in charge here, but you never know. St. Arc, the old capital. It's been a long time since we came by the residential district in St. Arc. Looking at the place, doesn't seem like too much has changed. It may seem like that on the surface, but a lot can happen in 4 months. Got that right. We need to tread carefully. Did you hear anything from Sylphid yesterday? Yep, she told me there's a place we can use as a base of operations. It's that building just over there. Let's go check it out. Yeah, unfortunately, we don't have a train to be hanging out at anymore. So every town we go to, we're gonna have to stay in different areas. Old Bracer Guild? I see, so this is the guild's temporary branch office, huh? Perfect place for getting things done on the down low. The old Class 7 used it before. So how are things looking, Allie? There are no communication lines here. We'll need to take our investigation out onto the streets and gather information ourselves. That's fine. I'm glad we have a base to use. Let's get to work. What do we start with? What do we start with first? Our top goal is to find the singularity. First, I think we need to get up to speed with everything going on in Erebonia right now. Agreed, we should ensure we have a solid foothold here. It'd be wise to ask around the cafe and cathedral then. I'm sure they'll prove valuable sources of intel. I'd like to get in contact with Marquis Yarms as well somehow. Good idea, he could be really helpful. Apparently he was in the capital during the Great Twilight. Do you think he's come back yet? We could check the Marquis's estate in the Noble District to be certain. That's a total of 3 places to collect information. Alright, let's get moving then. Oh, sorry, Randy, we didn't even let you get a word in, huh? Don't worry about it. I figured I'd leave this one to you guys anyway. But still. Randy? Don't mind me. Right now, it's just up in the air how closely the Chancellor is tracking your guys' movements. We've got a lay of the land from back during the field exercises, but this time we need to tread real lightly. Got it. Let's get started. Yeah, we can't be going around being like, we're class 7. Okay, you can rest here if you want to. That'll be helpful. Do it one more time. I really thought Randy was gonna say something about, like, we can't just walk up to the Marquis's estate, like, you guys are probably on, like, a wanted list. Oh, so this whole building isn't for the guild, just that room. Alright, well, we gotta gather some intel, but we also may as well check the different shops. What do you got? Nothing. Oh, I do want to check, though. Let me see real quick where all of the 3 and 9s are. Three and 9. Alright, let's take a look at where they all are. So... So we get them all relatively fast. I don't know if that means that the game just passes, like, relatively fast. Like, everything that's gonna happen in this game is gonna be really quick, but you get all 10 copies of 3 and 9 by September 1st. So that means within a month we'll have them all. But there is, as for the second book, we can get it on this day as well. And the next one's not going to be until August 10th, so we'll have 3 days after this. But this one can be obtained over in Parm. So we're going to end up making our way to Parm at some point. I believe it said at the inn in Parm is where we're going to be able to get it. So I just want to make sure I don't miss out on any of the books. Because I don't know where we're going to be able to go or not go later in the game, so want to make sure we get them all as we go. Like I said, this one is actually more important than a lot of the other books that we've kind of looked into, because this directly has to do with main game characters that will appear in Reverie. So it's definitely imperative that we read these books. But let's go to the cafe first, before we get too ahead of ourselves. Sounds like they're having some kind of argument. Huh, wonder what's up. Come on, Corolla, why are you mean-mugging me like that? Just answer me, Nash. Is it true? Did you get a draft card from the military? I did, just the other day, in fact. Can't say I ever foresaw myself crawling through the trenches. But hey, at least there'll be some training at the camp beforehand. Wipe that smile off your face. Do you even understand the gravity of this situation? You're going to war. Corolla. You can yell until you're blue in the face. It won't change the fact the draft is inevitable. But I'd be lying if I said it felt real to me. It still doesn't. The draft, going to war. They must be conscripting for the army. They're calling up civvies to prepare for war. You mean because of the national mobilization law that the Blood and Iron Chancellor has enacted? It puts an unimaginable burden on every Erebonian citizen, all so that the government can wage total war. All the way up to putting them on the front lines. How could they do this? Oh, customers, I'm so sorry. That was terribly unprofessional. I'll take your order if you're ready. Well, we are getting some info, I guess. Delicate millefeuille. Well, it'll be good to have that. Not that I really did much cooking in the last game. Polmac. Sanders. Yeah, she's obviously very upset to see her, I don't know if they're like dating or just co-workers, but obviously not too happy to see him being drafted. Horrible factory apartments. Well, I guess we're gonna have to check the other section. So let's head to the Cathedral Square for now. Wait, you're a St. Estrella student. Now that Father's been drafted, you're in charge of governing the region he left behind. So how about you step up for a change? Stop goofing off and actually get to work. Come on now, Krista. This will be my final piece. Can you cut me a break? At least let me savor it while it lasts. You think there's time for that? You really need to be more disciplined. Need I remind you that our land is constantly being contested by different noble families? They're poised to jump in and take advantage of the slightest sign of weakness. While you're here trying to flee reality, we could lose our position, our home, everything. Right, yes, I know that. Alright, I feel rather sobered up now. I guess it's time to get back to work. Why is their father being drafted, but he isn't? How old is this guy? Oh, okay, now that I get a better look at him, he does seem to be on the younger side. He must be under 19. What was it? It was 19 to 45, right? Is that what the age was? So, but how could, I mean, if he's the next in line to run the, you know, family, I mean, wouldn't he still have to be at a certain age as well? Let's see what we can learn in here. We came here on a previous special ops mission. Yes, back when we were asked to collect errand flowers. Errand flowers, huh? That's the lavender growing around the village, isn't it? That's right, we received the request from the Archbishop at the time. I want to speak with him again, but I think we need to be careful. Indeed, there was that business with Gaius. The Congregation for the Sacraments and the Congregation of Divine Worship are engaged in a turf war, I believe. Yeah, looks like, even Crossbow too. We listened to Elliot play the violin here. A live performance by an up-and-coming musician really is something special, is that, Fiona? Yes, the experience is a precious memory for me. You've really grown.
あのエリオット・クレイグの演奏を聞いたの?
Well, no one here is going to recognize her. Whoa, get a load of her. Do you think she's my age? You better calm down. Nightheart won't like that. Brandy. Yes, we had the pleasure of listening to a previous performance here at the cathedral. It was absolutely amazing.
そう。まだまだ課題は多いけれど、きっと帝国一の演奏家になってくれるって、私も個人的には期待しているわ。
Looks like Elliot has another fan. I'm certain he'll be the best. Besides being cute, the aura around him is something else when he's playing. Cute? Is that really a compliment? I believe it is an objective truth. You're on par with him, Kurt. Please don't involve me. Haha. Are you from around here, or are you a traveler? Oh, I've come from the capital. I have some relatives living in the area. I haven't really been able to see one of them, and the other I can't even get in contact with. So, I assume... Wait. I have some relatives living in the area. So she could be talking about Nightheart and her father, but maybe Elliot as well, or maybe just people else entirely. I see. Is there any way we can help you? We're just taking a look around the town. Yuna, I think we can do this much. Thank you, but I know where one is. As for the other one, I was hoping to ask the Archbishop after our discussion regarding a performance. I see. You're a musician too? Yes, my name's Fiona. Fiona, I've been waiting for you. I heard something about you stopping by Dreknor Fortress, correct? Yes, the checks are getting tighter, so we had to change plans for the moment. That's so, but there's a lot going on over there right now, after all. Welcome from your long journey. Let me show you to the Archbishop. Thank you for your help. Until next time. They didn't even get to get the full introduction. Something bothers me about her. Dreknor Fortress is a major base for the Imperial forces, right? Yes, northeast of here. That aside, I can't shake how uncannily familiar she was, from her face to her hair color. The name Fiona rings a bell, too. Well, I sure won't be forgetting a knockout beauty like her anytime soon, I can tell you that much. Really, Randy? Truly amazing. It really is such a different dynamic, isn't it? Like, you never get Reen saying those kinds of things. Okay. I guess Noble District. Check it out real quick before we end the video. Oh yeah, we wanted to see if we could see Patrick's dad. Marquis Yarm's mansion is ahead. Yep, so let's go check if he's there, or... Hold up, who's that in front of the mansion? The people who will throw us in a slammer, those guys. They appear to be the same Imperial Defense Force that was in the capital. The Provincial Army was on security before. They must be part of the Imperial Army, right? If they see us, we're gonna be in big trouble. Well, too late. State your name and purpose. I don't think we've seen you around here before. Sorry, we got lost. Didn't mean to come down this road. We were just hoping to see the sights before war breaks out. So you're tourists. We're temporarily managing St. Ark in Marquis Yarm's absence. You'd best avoid doing anything suspicious. Thanks for the warning. Let's get going. Yes. Good thing they don't have, like, wanted posters of everyone from Class 7, or that would have been a lot worse. Oh man, thanks for the save, Randy. I take it you've done that before. What can I say? I think on my feet. That aside, so the Marquis isn't here, huh? That may simply be their cover story. If word got out that Marquis Yarms had sponsored the Wasteland Army, it would damage public opinion of the war. Do you really think they planned that far ahead? If they want to avoid news of dissent, then it seems unlikely they'd be actively searching for us here. Either way, we can't afford to get sloppy. Stay sharp, everyone. I think we're pretty much done investigating. Got a better handle on the situation than before. Yes, it's clear that preparations for the war with Calvert are underway. At this rate, it'll soon be unavoidable. It's as if some force propelling the country is on a course bound for destruction. It's uncanny how rapidly this is progressing. Could this be an effect of the Great Twilight too? Maybe. There's definitely something unnatural about it. I think so too. Should we go back to the guild and talk about what steps to take next? Good idea. Let's head back to the apartments. Alright, well, next time, as you just heard them say, we're going to head back to the the temporary guild branch we're using here during our activities here. I almost said special ops missions, but we aren't doing that anymore right now. As of right now, they aren't even students at this point. They're just kids trying to make it through an oncoming crisis. It's kind of like in Cold Steel 2. They weren't really students at that point. They were Class 7, obviously, just as like these guys are right now. But it's not as if we have any schooling to do right now. But yeah, so we'll handle that all next time. So that's going to be it, guys. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe more if you're new to the channel. I'll see you all next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.